Hello everybody and welcome to this channel, Diana's Daily Adventures. Thank you so much for being here. To all my returning subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for always keeping it here. And to my new subscribers and also viewers, karibuni sana to this channel. I promise you amazing content. So today I basically want you to spend a day with me as a news reporter. I want you to see what really happens in the process of news collection. So this is a video that I shot last year. I know you're watching it in 2026, but it is a video that I did in December 2025 during the 62nd edition of the Jamhuri Day celebrations on 12th of December 2025. So I want you to spend a day with me and see what really happened. I hope you enjoy it. So this day, which was on the 12th of December 2025, started really early for me. It was around 6 a.m. and I was already on the road heading to the office. The assignment for the day was covering the 62nd Jamhuri Day celebrations at Nyayo Stadium in Nairobi County. Now, Jamhuri Day derived from the Swahili word Jamhuri, meaning republic, commemorates Kenya's attainment of full independence on December 2nd, 1963. Now, the day marks the moment Kenya formally transitioned from colonial rule into a sovereign republic just 6 months after celebrating Madaraka Day, the milestone recognizing internal self-governance. Well, so back to my journey, I got to the office a few minutes later, linked up with my colleagues, and after a quick briefing, we headed straight to Nyayo Stadium. Thankfully, Nyayo Stadium isn't far from our offices, so the drive was short. In less than 10 minutes, we were already there. By around 6:30 a.m., we had arrived. We found a good parking spot, grabbed our equipment, and walked towards the stadium. Sound check, clarity check. Now, security checks were ongoing, but since we were accredited media and had our media tags from the organizers, everything went smoothly and pretty fast. When we got inside, last-minute preparations were still happening. The stadium wasn't full yet, but people kept streaming in as time went by. We then headed to the media working area. It was well positioned close to the VIP section and the main podium, so it gave us a really good view of everything. So right now it's already at 8 a.m. and the stadium is busy with a lot of activities. We have the different forces preparing for their parade. We have different artists who have been invited, and also Kenyans from all walks of life are also still streaming in into the stadium, ready to attend this year's Jamhuri Day celebrations. Right behind me, it's the VIP section where all the VIP will be sitting, and also right there, it is where the stadium, rather the podium, where the president will be giving his speech from. And around here at Nyayo Stadium, we have very different activities going on. Yeah, so keep it here at Diana's Daily Adventures. I'll keep you updated how the day will be. And also right now we are waiting for government officials and also the president to come in so that the event can officially begin. Stay tuned.
Asanteni sana kwa kuweza kuungana pamoja nasi kwenye uga huu wa Nyayo Stadium. Tunapoendelea kuwakaribisha nyote tuungane pamoja kwenye hafla ya siku ya leo Jamhuri makala ya 62 hapa kwenye uga wa Nyayo Stadium.
The different disciplined forces were already on the ground doing their final rehearsals, and I took some time to capture a few clips of what was happening around the stadium. From around 9:30 a.m., government officials started arriving. From where the media was stationed, it was easy to get clean shots of their arrival. the deputy president. Msakaji. Keep again.
Kirudia kwamba sasa tunakaribisha mama taifa Nyayo huko kupiga makofi na kukaribisha shangwe.
So the president arrived shortly after 10 a.m. He then boarded the ceremonial Land Cruiser and made a lap around the stadium, greeting the crowd. As you can see, I really got a very good shot of him as he was making the lap around the stadium. So after here, he then inspected a guard of honor mounted by the Kenya Army. So after taking his seat at the podium, the celebrations officially kicked off with aerial displays by Kenya Air Force aircraft. As you can see, we had different aircrafts that were moving across the stadium. This was such a beautiful moment, and many Kenyans that had gathered at the stadium really enjoyed just seeing the displays of the aircraft. And to some, this was an unforgettable moment because it was the first time they were experiencing such a thing in their lives. After there, we also had some march past by different security agencies. And finally, we had different artists come on the stage to perform different songs and also entertain the crowd with different dance styles. Once the entertainment part was over, it was time for speeches, and we had different leaders who spoke.
This generation will never pay fully the sacrifice and the debts of those who paid the ultimate price and sacrifice for the independence of our country.
So at this point, as you can see, I was busy trying to note down some points that would help me in scripting my story of the day.
Wananchi wa Nairobi hoye! Kanairo hoye! Wakenya hoye! Jamhuri hoye! Ati umesema ipatiwe jina gani? Umesema ipatiwe jina la Raila Amolo Odinga International. Nimewasikiza na tukikamilisha tutafanya hivyo. Heshima, naomba sote tusimame kwa wimbo wa taifa.
Once the celebrations were over, the dignitaries left first, followed by the rest of the attendees. Now, this moment was now the busiest moment for journalists covering the event, because this is the time now we get to sample reactions from different Kenyans who attended the event, just to know how the day generally was, what they think about the president's speech, if their expectations of the day were met. Yeah, and also we get to do PTCs, that is piece to camera. Piece to camera is usually used to explain or summarize information or make the video feel more personal and engaging. I got to do my PTC first. As you can see, after my PTC, my colleague also did his. And after we were through with that, we headed back to the office where we scripted our stories, voiced them, and got everything ready for the broadcast. Now, I forgot to capture the moments where I was scripting the story in the office and also voicing it. I was so tired, that's why. But I'm going to show you the final product of what came out after the entire day of covering the 62nd edition of the Jamhuri Day celebrations.
This year's theme focused on tourism, wildlife, and MICE, that is meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. Our reporter Alice Diana attended the event and begins our bulletin with the following report.
As Kenya marked the 62nd edition of the Jamhuri Day celebrations at Nyayo Stadium in Nairobi County, hundreds of Kenyans congregated at the stadium to witness the colorful event. With Kenya having made several strides since independence, President William Ruto has promised that the focus will now shift to economic recovery, insisting that his first world dream is valid. Alice Diana, Hope TV News Watch at Nyayo Stadium in Nairobi County. And that was basically how my Jamhuri Day went. If you enjoyed this behind the scenes look at a day in the life of a journalist, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.